after you've created messages, all right, you can come into what we call the scheduler, and you can select the sign. All media will show you the signs that are on your network. Most folks don't have one sign. I work at a sign company, so I have lots of signs for obvious reasons. Okay, that's why I have this training test site right here. Now, I'm just going to remove this message here. All right, so if I go to select the sign and add messages, Windows Explorer opens up and finds all of the messages that I've created for a 64 by 128 sign that I've just made messages for. I can select those messages and bring them into the scheduler and send them all out to the sign at the same time. For instance, this one. If I hit this button, the message goes out to the sign and it'll play always, which means 24/7. I can schedule these messages for daily, which turns it on and off at a specific interval that you set. You can also end it by a certain date. So if you only want it to run, let's say this week, you would run it from the 26th. You would start it on the 26th. You would end it at the 30th, and after that, it wouldn't play anymore. You can also choose weekly, which basically operates off of the same premise, except for you can choose the days of the week. So if you only wanted to play Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, just check those boxes. And then you can end that by it too. So if you have a message that you want to play for the entire month, but it only runs on Mondays or it only runs on Fridays, you can go ahead and set that. It starts at a certain time, it ends at a certain time, it ends by a certain date. You hit apply changes, and the changes are made up here. But there's no end date here. Play every day or every week on Friday. So someone has like so at the restaurant they advertise every Friday. Well, they can set that up every day, or they can set that up once and it'll run every Friday from 6:50 or 6 o'clock a.m. to 4:59 p.m. Go back to always, apply the change, and out it goes. Now you can add as many messages as you want to in here, or until the memory on the sign gets filled up, but I have yet to see that happen. You can schedule those messages to turn on and turn off at the interval of your choosing, and you can send them all to the sign, disconnect the computer, and the sign takes over. The sign has its own internal clock, so the sign takes over and runs the schedule. All the messages are already in the memory. So we choose monthly. We go from 6 a.m. And then you can choose a specific day of the month. Like if you only want it to run on the 20th of every month, just choose the 20th. And that's pretty much scheduling. When you're done, you hit send schedule. All of the messages go out to the sign.